Everyone, my name is Alonge Solomon. I'm from Business Administration, 400 level students. I'll be taking you guys on managerial economics. The requirements for this question is we are looking for the profit maximization, the size of the profit, and the amount from the profits. Now, to solve the total revenue, so total revenue is equal to price times quantity. And in this question, there's no quantity, but we're given the price already. So total revenue is equal to 60 minus 0.2q multiplied by this quantity, which is TQ here. Now, q multiplied by 60 is equal to 60q. Or put something for the brackets, minus 0.2q multiplied by q, 0.2q squared. We have solved for the profit maximization, and this is the answer.
Daniel, I'm still asking you to open this door now. Open the door. The sound, because of the sound.
Moving on, we're looking for the profit size. Profit size, which is the quantity. Now, solving for the quantity, we have what we call the marginal revenue, which is equal to the marginal cost. Each of these has their own separate solution. Marginal revenue is equal to the derivation, which is dy dx, of total revenue. And marginal cost, MC, is the derivation of total costs. In this question, we are given the total cost already, but total revenue we've solved for it previously. So, total revenue 60q minus 0.2q squared. Total costs 200 plus 4q plus 1.2q squared. Derivative work by using the power to multiply the number in front of the letter. For marginal revenue, you say the power of q, which is 1 multiplied by 60. Then we'll subtract 1 from that same power, minus 1 to become 0. So there's no q here. Minus 2 multiplied by this, which is 0.4 q. Just q, minus 1. 200, there's no letter here, which means there's no power, it disappears for marginal cost. So it becomes 0. We have 4q, right? 1 multiplied by 4, which is still 4, plus 2 multiplied by 1.2, which is 2.4. Remember, you minus 1, enter you multiply 1, minus 1 here, which is just q for this. Now we found our marginal revenue and our marginal cost. To solve for the maximization, now, remember, MR is equal to MC. MR is now 60 minus 0.4q, which is equal to 4 plus 2.4q. This is our marginal cost and this is our marginal revenue. Now, to solve for the profits, the quantity, we make use q, the subject of the formula, by connecting like terms. How do we do that? Push the numbers to the similar figures. 60 remains here, we drag 40 side, becomes minus 4, equal to 2.4q remains here, 2.4q, we drag this to the other side, becomes plus 0.4q. Now we add and we subtract 60 minus 4, 2.4q plus 0.4q, not square, they are adding, is not multiplication. Now, To make this case of the formula, you divide both sides by the number in front of the letter, which is 2.8 in this situation. 2.8, and this also 2.8. This cancel here, this cancel here. Therefore, Q is equal to 20 units. Divide here and here. That's how we got 20. Do you understand? Moving further, the last requirement, which is finding the size, finding the price. In finding the price now, make use of the question given before, which is P equal to P as 60 minus 0.2Q. Now we're finding the price, which means we're making use of the units, which is 20 here, applying it in the price formula, in the price question. What we're going to get will determine the price. Q, as we know, it is 20, right? P becomes 60 minus 0.2 open bracket 20. The Q has turned to 20. Now we solve 60 minus 0.2 multiplied by 20 . So, which will give us 4. Now, 60 minus 4, which is 56. So, therefore, our price in this question is 56 naira. And that's all. Thank you.